My boy, the game has changed. In the past, they'd tell you to buy her flowers, send her sweet messages, shower her with expensive gifts. All that nonsense still goes on, but it's not the whole picture. Those tactics might get you a date, maybe a kiss, but they won't win you the heart of a high-quality woman. Why? Simple. Those things are expected. She's seen it all before. And let's be real, so have we all. Let's stop pretending. Most guys out there are still playing the old game, acting like 1950s gentlemen, trying to impress a modern woman. Newsflash, it doesn't work anymore. The playbook has changed. You need a new strategy. But fear not, I'm here to change everything you thought you knew about attracting women. In this video, I'll reveal what really captures her heart and what turns her on like nothing else. Forget the outdated advice. This is the real deal. So stay tuned until the end. What I'm about to share with you is pure gold. Now let's get serious for a minute. There's a big problem out there. A lot of men just don't know how to carry themselves. They lack self-esteem, confidence, and discipline. And guess what? It shows. Women can sense it, and as a result, these men will never experience the kind of love and connection they truly deserve. Why? Because women are attracted to men who know how to be masculine, confident, and respected individuals. They crave a man who exudes self-assurance, not someone who's desperate or fake. Yet most guys fall into the trap of insecurity, thinking they're not good enough or that they need to change to win a woman's affection. This is where the reality check comes in. Listen carefully. If you don't value yourself, if you don't have self-esteem, no one else will either. No amount of tricks or tactics will change that. Women can smell desperation and insecurity from a mile away, and it's a major turnoff. Here's the harsh truth. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't have faith in your own worth, then you're not going to be able to attract the kind of woman who deserves you. You see, it's not about impressing her with empty gestures or trying to buy her affection with material things. That's not real love. That's just a transaction. What women truly want is a man who loves himself, who believes in his own worth, and who carries himself with dignity and respect. It's not about being arrogant or overconfident. It's about having a genuine sense of self-worth and self-love. A man who knows his worth doesn't need to prove himself to anyone. He carries himself with a quiet, unshakable confidence. Think about it. Have you ever met a man who exuded this kind of confidence? Maybe it was the way he walked, the way he spoke, the way he carried himself. There was just something about him that drew you in. That's the power of self-confidence. It's magnetic. It's intriguing. It makes you want to know more. On the flip side, have you ever encountered a man who lacked self-esteem? Maybe he was constantly seeking validation or approval from others. Or perhaps he was overly apologetic or lacked direction in life. You can spot insecurity from a mile away, my boy. And let's be honest, we've all met our fair share of these men. Their lack of confidence is like a dark cloud hanging over their heads, casting a shadow over everyone around them. It's draining, it's unattractive, and it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Listen to me closely. A man with self-esteem doesn't seek validation from anyone but himself. He doesn't need constant praise or admiration from others. He knows his worth and he carries himself accordingly. On the other hand, a man who lacks self-esteem is like a plant that wilts without water. He needs constant attention and validation from others to feel good about himself. But even then, it's never enough. It's like trying to fill a bottomless pit. So the question becomes, which type of man do you want to be? Do you want to be the man who exudes confidence and self-assurance? Or do you want to be the man who constantly seeks validation and approval from others? The choice, my boy, is yours. Now, some of you might be thinking, yeah, easy for you to say, coach, but how do I actually build self-esteem? Well, let me tell you, it's not about buying fancy clothes or driving a luxury car. Those are just superficial ways of trying to boost your ego. True self-esteem comes from within. It's the result of hard work, discipline, and a commitment to personal growth. The journey begins with facing your fears head-on. Stop running away from the things that scare you. Stop avoiding the challenges that test your limits. Instead, embrace them. Let them push you beyond your comfort zone. That's where the magic happens. As you overcome fear and doubt, your confidence grows. Next, cultivate a positive mindset. Challenge your negative thoughts and beliefs. Replace them with positive affirmations and self-belief. Start speaking kindly to yourself. Treat yourself with the same respect and compassion that you would show to a close friend. Remember, your inner dialogue shapes your reality. So choose to feed your mind with positivity and strength. Don't expect instant results. Building self-esteem takes time and dedication. Be patient with yourself and trust in the process. Celebrate your progress along the way, no matter how small it may seem. Now, I want you to understand something. Having self-esteem is not selfish. It's not about putting yourself before everyone else. It's about recognizing your own worth and valuing your own happiness. When you have self-esteem, you can show up as your true, authentic self. You set healthy boundaries and you don't compromise your values for the sake of others. This is key to forming deep connections with others. People are naturally drawn to those who are confident in who they are. When you have self-esteem, you become a beacon of positivity and strength, inspiring those around you to do the same. So, my boy, it's time to wake up. It's time to shed the old ways of doing things and embrace the new reality. Stop trying to impress her with empty gestures and start impressing her with your character, confidence, and self-love. Build yourself up and watch as everything else falls into place. And remember, it's not just about impressing her. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. Because when you do that, you become irresistible to the right kind of people. So go out there and conquer. Go out there and become the man you were meant to be. Go out there and win.